Good afternoon, and up at the man cave today. I've got a couple of hours to myself and make a bit more progress on the American Civil War guns, which I posted last time. I've now reached a stage where I start flocking the bases, and I'll do a separate video of that later on this week once that's done. I managed to get over the disaster of the super glue. I've just went over with the matte varnish and it's all taking it away a little bit, so not as bad as first seemed. I do like the perimetals, I must admit, they're nice, good facial details. Hobby wise, so I've just been pottering around with those. So the Mojo has returned, and helped by a game a couple of days ago. John came over, my friend John, and we played a American Civil War battle using black powder once again, and the Glory Hallelujah supplement, and it really does give a good feel of the period. I know it has its haters, black powder, but for a good fun game, quick moving game with lots of troops, for us there's nothing better. It was filmed, and now John is away doing his stuff and editing it all together. Rather him than me, I must say. I think it was probably a couple of videos ago I said that this upcoming year, I will concentrate mainly on terrain, because terrain boards and senior items do make all the difference when playing a game. And I'd also said that figure painting, apart from one or two commissions, will take a back seat, but I must admit I've crumbled already. I should show you. I couldn't resist this. Now, my Union army is now, I think is it 23 or 24 regiments strong, and I've just started painting up another unit of I don't even know how I tend to do that, you can't see it. Painting up another unit of sharpshooters, again 12 figures strong, and they'll be on the 50mm square bases, which I've done before. I've had these figures for ages, again perimetals, so it's quite an easy way to get a regiment on the table, just by having 12 strong. There's different stats in black powder for units like this, and I'll go into great detail once these are completed. The first unit of sharpshooters took to the field on Monday, but as usual, never got into the action on their first battle, never fired a shot, but hopefully more of that soon. Yes, nice to paint a bit of green as well. So that's next in line. So what I was trying to say was my Union army now is racing ahead of the Confederates. I think they're 24 strong. There's soon to be 4 regiments of cavalry. I think there's 30 guns I've got now, limbers and all that sort of thing. And the Confederate army, which I swapped my Vikings for, which came down from up north, I think Stephen sent me enough troops. I think I've got possibly 12 or 13 Confederate regiments. So there's that bit of unevenness. So with that in mind, I couldn't help myself and put an order in. I got this from Goblin Gaming, which is one of these online sites, and their turnaround's very good. I've used it before actually. So I bought myself this, and this will be, I suppose it has got a bit of terrain in there, so I wasn't too far away from what I had planned. Oh. And the army painter, I got their regiment brush, and another one. base coating brush, I needed just a couple of brushes just slightly bigger than I have. I'm using at the moment. Oh, I do like colour brushes. So, what we have here is over 170 multi-part figures and guns plus terrain and rules. Don't need the rules. This has been reviewed countless times online, and let's have a look. You get 4 foot of fencing, a building, artillery, cavalry, flags, the lot. I've got 12 plastic cavalry already sent down from my friend Mick many years ago. The Union cavalry at present is 3 regiments strong, but I've only got 2 mounted units because I'm running them as 8s. So 8 of that box out there, which will leave 4, which will leave 16 mounted altogether, which will be 2 regiments for the Confederates, balancing up the Union. I think that's how I worked it out when I was walking the dog the other day. Yes, it's amazing. It's strange what you're thinking about when you're walking the dogs, and your wife will say, "What are you thinking about? Huh? What are you, darling?" More of that another time. That's a lot of plastic. And I thought I'd go the plastic route because the Confederates are all plastic, with 1 or 2 exceptions. And the price of this normally is about £95 £100. From Goblin Gaming I picked it up for 80, which I think you would agree it's good value. So you've got some very nice looking flags there. I've got, this contains Zouaves, I'm not too sure how many at the moment, but the collection I've got of Confederates already, I've got 2 early war Zouave regiments, and I think I'm running them small units, so the Zouaves I'll paint up in the same style, so build those 2 up to standard units. See, not just a hat rack, you know, I'm working all the time, thinking about stuff. Well, there's the Zouaves there. The troops, I think the first box of Perry's that was released, the ACW box, the marching guys, I quite like those because they're a lot less to construct and easier to paint. But it looks like they've included the Confederate box set in this one, which is one of the later ones, which is no big deal, but I'm going to knock these out as soon as I can. I've got some grey sprays which will give an undercoat of everything. There's artillery there. I think you get 4 guns with this. That's at the bottom of the box, isn't it? Yeah, 4, I'm sure it's 4 guns. Gun bases which are the wrong size for me. Artillery. So it's all going to be Confederate. And if I think I've got 100 and, say even if it's 150 infantry without all the other bits and pieces, that'll still be 5 regiments. If you're not good to get 6, that'll take me up to 18 or possibly more. Right, what I'll do is I'll finish that artillery battery today, and then I'll lay all this out and see what the best way forward is. They keep me going for a while anyway, and it would just be nice to bring up the Confederates to a decent size, and then I can start getting them limbers and carts and wagons. I think that's it. And as a footnote, I did mention just after New Year that was it New Year, I think. Unfortunately, my father passed away, and I hadn't intended to mention that in the video. It just popped out, and can I just say thanks to all the messages of condolence. It was each and every message was valued. Thank you, and I was surprised at the response. Thanks very much.